Alright everybody, PSV60 back for more Turok Dinosaur Hunter. We're at a bit of a point of no return in the campaign of Stronghold, so we're gonna go back and pick up one of those Ultra Healths that I skipped over earlier. So I'll catch back up with you guys as soon as that happens. Alright, so we're gonna take a short detour and we're gonna look at that other sub-area for the level. And this one's... yeah. These little platforms that I'm jumping across start to fall, say about half second or so after I land on them. They're also very, very small. And as you can tell, since it's happened twice already, if you hit the electric cloud stuff underneath of you, you get warped back to the start. Thankfully, it doesn't take me too many tries to get through this. And we've got an Ultra Health waiting for us at the end, but I can pick this one up a little bit later. So I think I'm going to hang on to it for now. And instead, I'm going to go back and get that one in the behind that illusionary wall. So, see you guys back there. Alright, you guys remember this area. And I probably should have done this earlier. Backpack just in case you need it. But I don't really intend on dying in this last level. So, see you guys in a bit. Again. So we're back in this familiar hallway, and I was saying before that this is a point of no return. When you take this elevator down, it doesn't come back up. But since there's no falling damage, we really don't need that elevator at all. Now, the campaigner's stronghold seems to be built over some sort of, like, cave or catacomb system. And there's lava all over the place. There's obviously some cave walls occasionally. That's kind of interesting. I've never actually had a Perlin shoot another Perlin before. Didn't know the fireballs juggled their corpses like that. This switch is timed. It's a little bit of a tight time limit to get through this door. Damn it! As I'd said, it's a bit of a tight time limit to get through that door. Hit it, book it back. Use that map, there we go. Now, these little things on the floor, you can see on the map that it extends to the right. Yeah. Anywho, jumping over that pit that opens up lets us pick up these weapons that are up here. And it's not like we really need the quad rocket ammo. I was actually struggling a little bit in this area to find uses for the quad rocket ammo without feeling like I was wasting the rockets. You know, using it on something small like an alien or something like that. I was trying to avoid that. But let's jump back in since down here is actually progress. I'm assuming this is mostly just to provide environmental hazards, and not necessarily because of any thematic reason. Because I can't really think of another reason, any kind of thematic reason why there would be caves in the cyborg stronghold. It does kind of break up the environment a bit, so it's welcome. Sounds like an attack robot. There you are. And there you go. Oh, you got a friend. Let's avoid that one. I want to burn up all this precious armor that we just grabbed. This is, I'll call it the second point of no return in this level. Because if you fall off of this walkway, you can't get back up here to go back and get anything you missed. And I fell off of these pillars that I'm currently jumping across probably about 4 or 5 times. And the red map on the bright red background doesn't really help matters any. But if you can, you want to try to get up here to add to our armor collection. Now, if you fall down there, there's an elevator right at the edge of this this platform that we're on now. That'll bring you up to that platform. So you're not, you know, stuck wandering in lava until your ludicrously high health and armor at this point ticks down to nothing. More false floors. These ones opened up into lava, though. But they're still fairly easy to avoid. Yeah, why not? There's a sub-area portal in the next area that we can make use of to get rid of that double speed glitch. And since everything moves slower in like that, in spiritual invincibility time, if you're using a gun that actually fires objects, as opposed to some sort of hit scan weapon like the pistol or something like that, you want to be point blank, because otherwise you're going to have to wait for the rockets to make their way to whatever you're targeting. And there's some life forces that'll kind of guide you up here, guiding you over to these pillars and up to that ultra health that we saw when we first walked in. Which, coincidentally enough, is also where that sub-area portal would pop up, had I been able to make the jump up there. Yep. Oh well. I'll deal with the double speed for now. I mean, there's got to be another teleporter somewhere close, and there's nothing down here except a bunch of larger purlin that are just going to be firing fireballs at us anyway. So we should be fine. Provided I'm paying attention. Doesn't seem to be guiding anything. Ooh, steal those rockets though. Smell an ambush. Yep. This is why I was saying in the last video that the grenade launcher is extremely helpful for those guys. These ones, if you fall into, you can't get back out of, and you are pretty much just stuck down there until your health ticks down. Anyhow, being able to shoot the sergeants around corners like that is why I was saying that the grenade launcher is an amazing weapon for dealing with them. And here we have Combat Arena number 2. Well, maybe I should say Lava Arena number 2. There weren't really any enemies in the first one. This, you saw it briefly there, has a large wall along that side of it. And it lowers when we kill all of the enemies. Grab a couple of tech arrows first. And meet a pair of purlins that have way too much health. I'm gonna call them Purlin Generals, I guess. Purlin Elite. Maybe, I don't know. No, there's Elite Purlin in the second one. I'll pretend this is the first time we're seeing the Purlin Juggernauts out of Turok 2. Now, just in case something like this happens, and it probably will happen to you, there's an elevator on each side of where you came in at. So you could jump on, and then jump back up. You could probably snipe them from those starting pillars or maybe the sidelines. Now we're not in here taking shots with your face and getting thrown over the lava pit. Okay. thrown right back to start. Now, like I said, if I'm smart, I'm going to sit back here and snipe him. And it ended up working out in the end. Just in case you got beaten up pretty badly, they do give you a full health right after it. Partially just to illustrate, yes, they are immune to regular shotgun shells. As I run away while trying to find a weapon that's not going to be overkill. They're still in fast motion, that's right. I could technically pick up that full health for now, but let's maybe clear a little bit more of the way first. Seems like a waste to use it on 6 health, right? No, now I can use it on 12 health. I don't know if we can come back through there. So let's go pick up that full health before we go. Oh. Respawned in. Maybe we can just avoid him. Nope. Oh well. Apparently we could have gone back. But at least the speed glitch is gone. As I struggle with my weapons again. Save that way for later. See what's over here. Ah. This room is more of a dead end. And that the only thing in here is pickups. And I can't remember if any of these are false walls. So I just kind of rub my face along a couple of them, but it doesn't seem like any of them are false. So let's go back to that other area that we skipped by. We'll leave the elevator for now. Elevators are usually progress. So let's see if we can make our way down here. Forgot the assault rifle wasn't too bad against these guys. If you you heard that, this area has them respawning in at a pretty quick rate. So, yeah, we're just gonna book it. Well, tactical retreat at any rate. And there is an ultra health up there, which would be super helpful. But I can't remember how to get to it. I'm fairly certain that it's a false wall somewhere. But I couldn't quite figure it out. Maybe one of those walls in that other area was false and I just missed it. So we're going to leave that ultra health for now, and that's going to prove to be an extremely stupid decision. Now, this area that I'm in right now is a large loop. I went right instead of left, which was not the smarter decision to make. And I'm going to choose to fight these attack robots rather than run, which is also not a smart decision to make. That was probably my first smart decision of all of this. I really didn't want to die after all that time, especially now with a save point pretty much right in front of me. And after a showcase of how few mistakes you have to make to kind of screw yourself over a bit, we're going to take a rest and continue the hunt next time.